Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, April 23rd. It's 10:19 in the morning, and I am 31 weeks and 5 days pregnant today.
We got five weeks before we take off water.
Yeah, a lot of things are happening fairly quickly from the last update that I gave you guys. We'll talk about it later, but just know that it's good. I appreciate all of your prayers for everyone who said they were gonna pray for us. We really appreciate it.
I like how everybody's riding their bikes.
It's a nice day outside.
Everybody's just tired of being at home.
Being active.
Being at home. We're supposed to work on an app challenge that Gabby's gonna...
You're supposed to say we're going to the gym. I didn't say that.
I just explained what I was gonna do.
But where?
Was where else? At the house. Obviously at the gym. We're gonna work at on an app challenge. And what else was I gonna say? We go live what, three times a week?
This week it was three.
Three times a week.
Tomorrow.
Between 2 to 3 times a week we go live on YouTube. That only stays up for a couple of hours, and then we ship it up, send it over to Playbook. And I think she has $1 deal for this month, or if you sign up to like sometime this month, you have a whole month for $1.
And you get 7 days free, or you can sign up for $1, and that's if you have like a spin bike at home.
She also has a little bit of Beyond the Bike workouts. She's working on more.
Her Beyond the Bike are workouts that have nothing to do with the bike, like just like an at-home workout, and you just follow her doing it.
All you need is like a pair of dumbbells or something heavy.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
no.
Baby girl, say hi.
You're so cute. You sure you're there?
I'm playing this, but I'm gonna show you something, okay, guys?
Okay.
Okay, so I didn't do it wrong.
Sure you're there?
Yeah.
She just texted me like 5 minutes ago, said that she was gonna take 5 minutes.
Hold on,
Oh,
guys.
she got there.
So,
I said hold on, mommy.
Weirdo. We just got here. There's nobody here at the gym. Bert comes here like every day. And we just came to join him today because, you know,
It's boring at the house.
human interaction with other humans is important.
Huh?
I super mean, Maxie. I was like,
I belong to you.
I belong to you.
Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else.
Yeah.
Let you down.
Let you down. Sing all my melodies.
So it is hours and hours later. We did not vlog anymore after I look a hot mess. I look super tired. We didn't vlog anymore after what you guys just saw at the gym because we ended up doing a whole bunch of other things. We went back to the gym. She ended up filming a commercial and a whole bunch of other little things that they had to get out of the way today. They were supposed, well, she is going live tomorrow, which is Friday. Bert's not going to be the one to help her go live. Ashley is. Do not open that because you're gonna make a mess. Tomorrow we actually have a doctor's appointment in Houston, so did we say that we were gonna try to go to Houston or no?
I believe so.
I don't think I did. So I'm gonna tell you guys here now another update, a good update for this pregnancy. We are going to be transferred, so I will no longer be having Lucia in Corpus. We will be start seeing doctors and stuff in Houston, and tomorrow's my first actual appointment in Houston. So we are gonna have to drive there tomorrow to do an echocardiogram and an ultrasound on her with the new doctor. You guys, if you guys have been following along, you guys know what I've been told and what they said they weren't gonna do and what they were gonna do supposedly. I did have another doctor's appointment the other day. They basically gave us crap news again, but we didn't vlog it, so I know that I haven't told you guys. I had a doctor's appointment this past Monday, right? And they ended up telling us there that I was gonna have to get an amniocentesis, the doctor said. And then I ended up seeing the cardiologist who told me, the last cardiologist, the male one, he ended up being there and he wanted to talk to me and stuff. So I ended up talking to him and stuff, and he basically gave me, like, I don't know if I would call it like, would you call it an excuse, like for him saying what he said the way he did? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the cardiologist basically told me that if she was going to be born with another condition besides HLHS, which is hypoplastic left heart syndrome, which is where the left side of her heart is almost non-existent. It's very small, almost non-existent. Like, she basically has half a heart is what HLHS is. There's a lot more to it, but that's basically the gist of having HLHS. And because she has it, she's going to need 3 surgeries, but from what I've been told, according to them, she's going to need 2 of the 3 for sure. So I don't know, we will know for sure once she's born, like for sure her diagnosis and like what exactly it is that they're gonna have to do and stuff. That we're just, you know, taking it as we go and stuff. But this past Monday, they ended up, the doctor herself told me that with all this COVID stuff going on, if I were to have her in Corpus and she needed like more help, they would try to transfer me to another hospital, like in this case Houston for example, but they can't guarantee that they would accept me. So we were still like, we would have still been like in limbo, like, is she gonna get the help that she needs, is she not? So Bert and I decided to just try our best to get ourselves into the Texas Children's Hospital in Houston. And I'm going to be 32 weeks already on Saturday, so I felt like we were running out of time almost. I honestly thought that it was gonna take us a lot longer to get an appointment. But they started calling me yesterday, and I was on the phone with a nurse coordinator for about an hour, and then they called me like 3 other times yesterday. Today I also had a meeting with a social worker. Tomorrow I have an appointment in Houston, and then Monday I have another appointment with genetic counselors. So these people move fast. They gave me so much more information that these people over here have not. Talked about topics that have never even been brought up by the people in Driscoll. So I mean, no shade towards them, because they do help, I guess, the patients that they, what is it called, like, what is it called, babe, help me, like, they do a good job with the patients that, like, cancer patients. They don't really like look after or specialize in heart patients like they do in Houston. Houston is a giant heart hospital, so I know that us getting there was the best thing for us and for Lucia. So the only like thing with us having her in Houston is that Corpus was like 3 hours away, 3 hours and some minutes away, and Houston is about 5.5 hours away from us. So it's a lot farther, and with all this COVID stuff going around, unfortunately, as of right now, the Ronald McDonald houses are closed down. And if you are not familiar with the Ronald McDonald House, that's basically where families are able to stay for a low cost or a donation fee almost at no cost at all for the family members of patients to stay closer to them to make things easier for the families and stuff. But with everything going on, they're closed right now, so that's why I had to talk to a social worker today. We're looking at if things stay the same, and I pray they don't. I hope that they open up the Ronald McDonald House before she's here, but we are going to have to relocate a couple weeks before my due date just to be closer to the hospital and like be in Houston in case she decides to come early or whatever. I wouldn't have to have her here and then be transferred, because that would just be that would just be like a giant setback. The stressful part right now is finding a place to stay and stuff, but I know that this is just, it's nothing compared to what I was worried about a week ago. Fast forward, it's the next day. It's already Friday, April 24th. It is 7 on the dot and we're taking off to Houston.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like you're falling, now who is to blame? Wishing you'd only be more like them. Over and over, you cry yourself to sleep. And you're colder, much colder. If only you could see.
What do you want to do? Tell me. She got her blanket ready. She wants snacks, so we're gonna pick up food. And she requested Beauty and the Beast.
4 miles from here.
We still have what? 3 hours to go? Right? 2 hours? 11:03.
Don't let them sell you all of their dirt. It all will come back once the tables turn. Bolder, go bolder. Now set your sails on high. And you're stronger, much stronger than they will ever be. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful? No matter what the scars, no matter what they say, and we'll shout it out louder, prouder. Ain't no one gonna hold us down, 'cause you know that we're beautiful. Just the way we
Made it
are.
in and out of Buc-ee's, right?
Turn
With
right
our
onto
masks
Access
on.
Road, then continue straight.
There wasn't a lot of people wearing masks. I don't know if it's not like a requirement here or if it is, but we put on ours just to be safe. And we got some brisket burgers because you cannot stop at Buc-ee's and not get a brisket burger. Grecia got cookies, cereal.
There's a line behind me.
We're going
I think her
to
direction.
stop and get her McDonald's because she doesn't like barbecue sauce. And the sausage burger has like
Continue
sauce,
on
so she's not gonna
Access
like it.
Road toward I-10 East. Then take a slight left turn to merge onto I-10 East.
Give me mine.
You're a beautiful princess.
Welcome back to my channel. Today we're making rose lines and
Take a slight left turn to merge onto I-10 East.
Yay! Say bye.
I'm done.
Go for it, love.
And then right here is our kitchen area, flat cabinets and handles.
Okay. So, welcome back, guys. It is now Monday, May 4th. And we have not talked to you guys since our appointment, or since we were in Houston, which was like a week and a half ago, maybe almost 2 weeks ago. We didn't vlog anymore after that, or like on our way home or anything, because we got a lot of information that day, and we feel so much better being seen over there. We got so many answers as far as what Lucia is gonna be born with and stuff. So if you guys have been following along, you guys know the whole story. If not, just go back and watch the videos. This is basically all I've been uploading, is basically like updating you guys on the entire pregnancy. We haven't really vlogged much after that, besides that, because for one, we're like in quarantine still, like in lockdown. So there's not many places that we can go to or even do as a family. Like Grecia has to stay inside and stuff. So we've literally just been home.
Grecia can't stay inside because there's germs.
There is germs everywhere. So yeah, like it sucks that this is all that we've been, you know, like uploading and stuff, but I'm hoping and praying that all this corona stuff just ends already. I'm so over it. Going back to the appointment, we were told that Lucia for a fact does have TS, which is Turner syndrome. If you guys hear Grecia in the background, don't mind her. She just had a McFlurry that my mom bought her. They did confirm that she does have Turner syndrome, and the reason she got HLHS, which is hypoplastic left heart syndrome, is because she has Turner syndrome. So Turner syndrome sort of attacks either the heart or the kidneys. Don't come for me for my like vocabulary and stuff. I could be saying stuff wrong. I've done my research. I try to do my research as much as I can, like every night before bed. So it's, I don't know if it's either or if it like messes up with both, but I know that Turner syndrome also affects the lymphatic system and the one other one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head, and she's kicking the crap out of my ribs right now and it hurts so bad. But she is so active. She moves all night long. As far as her growth, she's growing just how far along that I am, so she's growing the way that she should. And I've been watching other videos of babies who have TS and HLHS, and I've seen that they usually always have those, I think they're called hydrops, which are bags of fluid that form either in the back of their neck or around their abdomen and stuff. Lucia has never had anything like that, or that they've seen. They don't see anything else wrong with her. She looks like a completely normal baby besides her heart. So the doctor there in Houston did tell us that her having both does put her at a higher risk as far as the surgeries go, but they're not going to like turn around and look the other way with her. Like they're gonna do as much as they can. Now you guys know that she's going to need these 3 surgeries, right? The Norwood, the Glen, and the Fontaine. I don't know how to pronounce that one, but the first surgery is going to be the week right after birth, a couple days, if not that first week that she's born. The second surgery takes place from 4 to 6 months, I think, and then the third surgery isn't until they're between the ages of 2 to 4 years old. So the first 2 surgeries are the most critical. The first one being the hardest because they are so small, so fragile. Depending on how she's born is basically what's going to tell us how her journey is gonna go. So as of right now, they don't want to tell me like you're gonna be in the hospital for normal recovery is 6 to 8 weeks, but just her having both, they said that we might not go home in between surgeries. So we'd probably be there for 4 months, 6 months. I have no idea. So that does mean that we are going to have to relocate. I'm putting it in God's hands because it's just a stressful situation, like having to get up and leave your home, your family, just everything behind. But I know that it's what has to be done, and as long as I have my other daughter with me, I have a almost 3.5-year-old little girl, so I feel like if I were to leave her, like I would just go nuts. So we are trying to find a place that would allow us to stay together all the time. So that's basically what I've been doing every day, is looking for places to stay, and it's just been so stressful. But as far as I go, I feel fine. I have had like tightness in my feet recently, but they're not swelling up yet, so that makes me really excited. I think my nose is getting swollen already, so I know my times are near. But with all this COVID stuff, the Ronald McDonald house is closed. Only one parent is going to be able to go in with her after she's born. And as far as surgeries go, only one parent is going to be able to be there. So that's more than likely going to be me. I'm going to need a C-section again, so that is going to be fun. And so I'm just really asking you guys for prayers right now, because it is just also, it's like too much to handle some days, but God provides, and He always, like, me saca adelante como quiera. Like, He doesn't leave me, so I have faith in Him. I'm able to be this strong and keep moving forward with Him, alongside my husband, my family, his family. Like, we're not alone. We're not alone. I know that. And lastly, I want to tell you guys, and I'm gonna get emotional because you guys have said so many things for her.
Mom, don't cry.
I'm trying. It's because I'm so happy. I'm thankful.
Oh, Mommy.
You guys have been sending her stuff. We've been receiving packages in the mail and stuff, and it just warms my heart, because in the last video I did mention that I have the Amazon link down below and stuff. And I mentioned in that video that you guys do not have to buy us anything, but it is so appreciated. Not having a baby shower and stuff sucks, but even then, like I had told you guys, we weren't going to have one anyways. But I guess just being told like all these negative things and still seeing like baby stuff still gets me excited and still gives me hope that everything is going to be okay. And if it weren't for you guys like buying her these things, I don't think that I'd have, we have bought her stuff, right? But the amount of stuff that she has right now, and it's not a lot, but just seeing little bags of baby clothes like piling up already that I'm gonna have to start washing soon and stuff gets me so excited and gives me so much hope. So thank you to everyone who has purchased her something. You guys know who you are. It's very appreciated. You guys don't know how much that just makes me feel. I love you guys. And this is probably gonna be like an hour-long video, so if you guys made it to the very end, thank you guys. I guess I'll just keep updating you guys with everything. We do have to go back to Houston in a couple weeks, so I'll try to film something fun for you guys with Grecia here within the next few days, just so that you guys can see something else other than, you know, like updates and stuff like that. But I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for getting me over 5,000 subscribers already. We actually already have 5,112, I think, so that is awesome that the little family is growing. If you guys have any questions as far as like Lucia and stuff, just leave them down in the comments and I will try my best to answer them for you guys. But for right now, that's about it, you all. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys. Bye.